Thousand Sons are in the house today.
Spiky Bits.
Welcome back, Hobby Maniacs. I'm Baer from SpikyBits.com, and we are in the studio today with Phil from Dark Bunny Creatives.
What's up, everyone?
Who's back again with this this beautiful Thousand Sons army. Holy cow! So I'm not a commission painter per se, but this looks like a lot of work.
It was. It is. Yeah, quite a lot.
All the things.
All the above. Yeah, this was actually a project that we broke up into a couple of different waves to kind of tackle with different sections of it at a time, and it took about 2 months to do. For the painting, assembly was done prior to that to kind of prep everything ahead of time. So yeah, with big projects like this, we try to our studio tries to break things down a little bit so it becomes a little bit more manageable.
That makes sense.
Yeah, especially when it comes to Thousand Sons, they have a lot of details that have to be painted, so you kind of need a little break in between certain parts of it.
Conspiracy theorist I am. The Space Wolves also have a lot of detail on their armors. Coincidence? I think not.
Maybe not.
Yeah, this stuff looks amazing, dude. And so tell me about the vision for this, because there's a lot going on here.
There is. So we divided it into two different sections. As you can see, we've separated a lot of the teal-colored army, which are the Zangors, Blue Horrors, and they kind of go along with this Demon Prince here.
Right.
So we had two different princes in the army, so we had sort of a yin and a yang. So the blue one here, taking control kind of the blue section, and then you got the pink leading the pink horrors and the brimstones.
I like that.
And in the background, we have the Vortex Beasts, and they're kind of a conglomerate of all the colors of the army. But we did still kind of add in some blue into the tentacles on one and pinks into the other. So we try to get a nice balance between the whole army.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then color scheme overall, it is a very cold color scheme. But one of the things that we want to do, we have a couple different levels that we offer for painting. And this, primarily the army has been done to adept, but there are a few epic characters, which is just a step above. The first one being the Chaos Sorcerer here.
Gotta have a Sorcerer.
Yeah, so we kind of build up his base, give him a little bit more, make him a little more formidable on the field. And then the second epic character for this army was, of course, Magnus. So
I can see why.
The centerpiece, you got to make him stand out a bit. So we kept it pretty cool around him, but then to kind of bring some focal point to his head and upper torso, we did some warmer lighting in there. So it helps him sort of stand out a little bit more, makes him look a little bit more important, which he is, of course.
Being the tallest guy in the army probably helps too.
Yeah.
No, he looks absolutely gorgeous. And then you've got some tanks and some Rupert Duders.
Yep. So this was the bigger portion of the army. There was a first part which included Ahriman, who's also done the epic, and some occult terminators, but we did that a few months prior to this. So they're unfortunately not here.
That was the tryout.
It was.
So you made the team.
I think so. I think we made it.
Oh my goodness. This is absolutely gorgeous. So right here is the spot where Ahriman would be. I'm just gonna vision him being right there. I don't know where the Terminators would go. We don't have room for those.
No room.
No
more room.
No, we are at bingo room right here. Wow. So okay. Anything else you kind of want to add to this? Because I'm trying to focus in on a lot of things.
There's a lot of details.
It's like, oh my gosh, there's so many things.
Apart from that, there's some cool little elements that we added in here. So did a little bit of freehand on the back of his cape.
The eye opens.
And then some of the wings here on the Demon Princes, we did sort of like these membranes on there to kind of make them a little more interesting. They're kind of boring otherwise.
For being as old as they are, there's not a lot of detail on those wings, unfortunately. Those look great, though. You fooled me. I forgot until you just pointed that out. I was like, dang, got me. No, these, I think the thing that pops the most are these brimstones and the pinks and Mr. Pink Prince over there. Very, very cool. And then you've got this, this warpstone kind of glow, I guess.
For
flames?
Yeah, well, to try and introduce colors from both sides. So they have the teal warp flame going on, and then on the blues, they've got the pink warp flame.
Oh, so flip-flops.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah. I see. I see. So that makes sense. Wow, that was really gorgeous. So if anybody wants to get something like this, obviously it's going to take a couple of months, but where can they look you guys up?
We're on Instagram and on Facebook at Dark Bunny Creatives, or on our website, darkbunnycreatives.com. The content on the website is primarily just for submitting quotes and things, so it's not all of our updates and everything is done through Facebook and Instagram, which we're daily producing content to look at. So if anything, give us a follow. There's a lot of good stuff to at least look at.
Some eye candy.
Absolutely.
I'm like, who do I get to paint my armies? Oh, those guys I look at every day. There we go.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Cool. Well, thanks for stopping by today, and we'll get out of here.